Yes, good afternoon. My name is Diana Roundtree. I'm the sister of Darius Brown, who was a victim of the 10-day rule several years ago. He was in the JPS hospital, and the administration decided that his life wasn't worth living anymore. I don't know whether it was because of he didn't have quality insurance, but anyway, I had no idea what the 10-day rule was. I was his only relative. He worked at a facility where he took care of mentally handicapped adult men, and he would stay up at the hospitals with them night and day to make sure that they would be handled properly. And when it was his turn, the hospitals failed him. They told me that there was no way he could live. They started pressuring me to take him off of any ventilators or any life-sustaining medicines. They did everything they could to convince me that he shouldn't be alive. And we didn't have any relatives. I was his only relative here in Texas. He had relatives in New York and North Carolina. I had to make a decision to have them all come here, and it was not easy financially to get here. The day they got here, they pulled all the plugs on him, and he died, and he fought it. He didn't just die instantly. But before that, I would go to the hospitals, stay with him day and night, and I would say, Darius, press my hand if you can hear me. Do you want to live? And he would press it. And then he would have a tear come out of his eyes, and they would tell me it wasn't real. But I felt it, and I knew he wanted to live. And I don't know about 10 days, but it seemed like it was not that long. And I got in touch with the Right to Life, and I met Elizabeth Graham, and she explained to me what this was all about. I thought it would be up to the family when they would take a life, but it wasn't up to us. It was up to the hospital. Even the staff were hostile towards us. It's like, we don't want to be bothered with him. And I would be there day and night, so whatever he needs to be done, I could do it. But they didn't want it. And when that day came that they took all the life-sustaining medications from him, he died, but he didn't die instantly. But at least his siblings got to see him, his other siblings got to see him before he died. And we've been living with this, just couldn't understand. I still don't understand, and I've been hearing all these things today about the doctors. The doctors don't feel like they should be doing this, taking care of these people, because this person shouldn't be alive. Who gives them the right? That's God. And I'm just emotional about it, and I had put it to rest until this came up again, and I decided I was going to come and speak, because I wouldn't want anyone to go through that. And he was loved. He was loved, and I know that tear come out of his eye was real, and that pressure was real, and they would tell me that it wasn't, because they had made up their mind. I'm sorry if I took up too much time, but
you got time
that's
left.
just
Go ahead.
how I feel about, and I'm for Senate Bill 917.